Let's watch episode 16 of Orb on the Movements of the Earth. Let's see if Grabowski decides to follow the legacy or not. And let's see how the story goes on. Let's watch it together. Oh! Okay. No way, I have never expected that 25 years have passed already. I mean, 25 years, okay? That's a lot. Who's there? No F away. Grabowski, where are you? Schmidt? Okay, we are in Germany now. Who is a Schmidt? Ah. Okay. That would be great. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Me too. I'm the same as a Schmidt. Yes, I am Schmidt. Yes. Yeah. This is like the Shintoism, Yeah. They didn't die in vain, Yeah. Yes. You react like this because you know you're wrong. I like Schmidt. Yeah. You feel even more peaceful, I think. Who's that? Oh! Let's start. Oh, okay. Not because they work for him and not for you. Uh, what does it mean, traitors? They're gonna win anyway, I think. Yeah. Which object? Yeah, but it's not impossible. No, they will never surrender. No. They're gonna make it explode. Wow. Boom. Yeah. It's better if you run, eh? Fry. So yeah, we are in Germany, I think. Okay, show us your face, Schmidt. No. But let's see. Okay, okay, show us the face. Oh, okay. Hmm. Hmm. There were a lot. But I just hope that Schmidt doesn't become. I mean, I hope that he doesn't want to be superior than others. Okay, what's the test? Yeah. Mm, yeah, but this seems like a cult or something. And no, I mean, now maybe they are in Russia because they talk about Orthodoxy Church. So, but this is okay. I mean, I got him. This is true, but I don't. I hope that he doesn't transform all these into a cult. Yeah. No, but actually, we have a reason that animals don't have. So yeah, I would declare it, but I am afraid that once you declare it, you stay under his power. Maybe. Hmm. Let's go ahead, and then I will tell you what I think. But that was the book. That was the book Oxy wrote, let's say. Because Grabowski took those 60 pages and made a book. Who's the leader? Don't tell me that the leader is Violenta, eh? No, don't tell me. I wanted to see who's the leader now. Ah, okay. We go back 25 years before now. But this is not. Ah, no, okay. I thought of somebody else. Escape. Look how society was not different from what's now. Eh? Yeah. That's a nice way of saying it. Very nice question. Yes. Nice questions. In fact, you shouldn't stay quiet and silent. You should oppose to all these. Who cares? It's even better. Yeah, you are afraid to be called heretic. Yeah. If a fear, if a fear stops you, that's already your limit. You know. Wow. But see, different ideas that divide even the people, dear people. That's something we have to think about. I mean, the brother is not wrong, but he's too aggressive. But that's a threatening. That's a threatening. He should realize it by himself, not because you are forcing him. Well, he's dead already. Wow. Yeah, but now don't kill the boy. No, come on. No, come on. No. Oh, good job. No, she did the right thing. Because if you kill him, that's exactly how the church is. I mean, what's the difference? Now go, go, go. Okay, probably this boy is gonna become somebody. Maybe he's the leader of the 25 years after. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah, maybe he became the leader of this organization. Is he talking about the plague of the 16th century? To change the world. I wanted to see the leader. Not. No way. Oh, okay. Oh, he was already stopped. No, please, before the end of the episode, can you show us the leader face? I want to see. Anthony, you became the bishop. That was obvious, huh? Who's that? That's Grabowski. Okay, things have changed here. We passed from Grabowski, Jolenta, Badeni, and Oxy to 25 years after. And this is strange and nice at the same time, because I was thinking that we would have seen the mission going on and what was happening to Jolenta or to Novak, but the change was completely evident. So we have new characters here. We have this Schmidt, who is the captain of this new mission. But even Schmidt is handled by a leader, and I wanted to see the face of the leader. Is this leader Grabowski, who was captured by Anthony at the end of the episode, or is there another leader that proceeds this mission of becoming heretics, let's say, to contrast the church? Here right now we are on the east side of Europe, I think, because we talk about the Orthodoxy Church, and yeah, things are not so different from 25 years before, but the heretics multiplied themselves. There are so many compared to before, also thanks to what Badeni did with his idea to write everything on the head of those beggars, and we know that now these heretics are growing more and more and more. But let me say one thing. At the beginning of the episode, when this Schmidt was talking to the priest in front of him, let's say the Inquisitor, he was saying something that I totally agree with. I mean, I agree that we shouldn't use the figure of God for our own advantages. I agree that people shouldn't use the figure of God to increase their money. I agree that all the churches should be destroyed, because churches were made by human beings, and human beings, we know how corrupted the human beings are, right? So it's very easy to build these organizations that are not following God's words, but they are following the principles of human beings. That means being corrupted, reach lots of money, status, power, the usual things, you know. And so for these reasons, I like that. I like that people in the future could believe less in churches. And yeah, you can believe in God whatsoever, I don't mind, but I don't like when people waste their money, waste their lives following these organizations, because all around the world we know that the people who are commanding these organizations are just gaining lots of money, and they make the rest of the people poor. There is this distinction of status that is common even nowadays. We have so many poor people compared to the people who are ruling the world, who are super powerful and super rich. So this contrast of being rich and poor, and to see that an organization like a church that is supposed to follow God's word is very rich, while the people who are praying and who are going to church, most of the times they are poor, or let's say they are poorer than these people. I agree with what Schmidt was saying, but at the same time, I wanted to understand more about these naturalists, because at a certain point, it was like as if Schmidt and all the others were trying to force people to join, especially the heretics who were getting free from them. They were accused because they didn't want to confirm that the Bible is something abominous. I mean, that they wanted to go against the Bible, etc., etc. They refused to do so. Yeah, in that specific moment, I was afraid that these could have become a cult instead of being something positive and something that could change, because every time people have some ideas and they try to force other people to think what they are thinking, automatically these becomes like a sort of a cult where you can't think differently. So even these naturalists, are they becoming like the church? That means, okay, join us, but if you wanted to join us, you have to believe these, and these. You can't believe the contrary. Otherwise, you can't be part of us. So every time that we contrast something negative and we create something else, we have to be careful that this something else doesn't follow the same steps of what was before in another way, because then it means that nothing will change. You know that even in nowadays world, there are lots of cults, and these cults are terrifying me sincerely, because there are people who join these cults and they are forced to believe other things by contrasting the most common churches in the world, the most common religions in the world. Every time that there are these new ideologies, I'm always thinking, are these new ideologies different than what we are usually seeing, or is there something tricky behind all these? I prefer to stay away from all the ideologies as much as possible. The only thing that I think is that I don't belong to anybody. I don't belong to any type of ideology. I have my own ideology, and I don't want to create something around me that thinks the same. I wanted to let people be free to think whatever they want, but if I don't appreciate what they think, I just go on another route, and that's it. That's why I consider myself free from all the impositions, all the ideologies, because I don't want to be influenced. I don't want to take a side. I prefer to be independent, and that's what saves me, sincerely. That's what I think. But I wanted to explore more of these new characters, because that was just at the beginning, and we have to see how they behave, what they do, etc., etc. The only thing that we know is that at the end we see these old men, and we see Anthony, who became the bishop of the church, something quite expectable because he was the son of the bishop, so automatically the power went to him once the bishop died. But that man, was that Grabowski, who continued the legacy, and in fact that man was old, 25 years went on, and that could be Grabowski, but what if the leader is somebody else? Because in the middle of the episode, we saw this young boy escaping, and the young boy was against what happened to his father, to his mother, and he was also against the uncle who tried to kill his brother, and who attempted to kill even the mother. And in fact, the mother helped the situation so the boy could escape. And the boy had a cross. Probably that boy was becoming somebody important that we will see later. Is the boy the leader of these naturalists? Is that boy part of the church who is very important now as a leading role. We don't know, but I think that little background story of 25 years before made us understand that that boy might have a role in the story we are watching. Let's see what happens. But I think that the problem in our world is that everybody wants to prevail on others. So no matter the ideologies that are coming up or the ideologies that were destroyed little by little, the problem might seem the same. Because if you have an ideology and then you create a community, then this community will definitely contrast all the rest in the world. So instead of keep contrasting one against the other one and create fights for nothing, can we be free from all these? In general, I'm talking. I mean, I'm not talking about the church or religions only, but can we be free from everything that is happening in the world? Because if you automatically create an ideology, then you expect that other people will follow you. And when you create these communities, of course, it's gonna become a fight. So how can we destroy everything and we are free to think whatever we want without creating communities or whatever? But then if you don't create communities, can we change the world? Individuality is very hard to handle in this world, because if you're one and the rest of the world is against you, of course you can't change anything. But if you join forces and you create communities, then it's easier that things will change. But are we sure that the things will change? That's not so easy to detect. Living in this world is pretty interesting, because no matter how many times there's a revolution or something changing, then it's like as if we're going back to start, as if we are stuck in this modus operandi of this world, and we can't go out from it. We can't unblock this situation. It's like the Ouroboros, you know? It's like this snake that is eating its own tail. It's never ending. Does this episode make us feel positive about the world? Yes, but even no. Does it make it feel us disappointed? Yeah, probably. Does this episode make us feel discouraged? Yeah, I think so. There are episodes that seem to be very, very positive because they give you the inspiration, you know. And we understood from this story, by looking at it little by little, that inspiration can create something great. And this is true. But what if this inspiration then becomes something that it was not supposed to become like that? What Raphael wanted to do was basically to keep researching and to give a testament. Then this testament went on and on and on, and now this community is growing quite a lot. But can we handle this community growing? Or anyway, yeah, the fact that there is a leader in this new ideology, the naturalists, makes me want to think why there should be a leader. Because automatically, if there is a leader, it means that someone is more important than others. Even Schmidt, who is the captain of this expedition, yeah, somebody is having a status that is more important than all the others. And when you create a hierarchy, in my opinion, that's already something wrong to do. That's already something that doesn't lead you to change, a real change. That's why I'm a little bit perplexed, sincerely. I understand what they say, but at the same time I feel afraid that things might change, might become always a contrast. See, even in the background the story of 25 years before, we saw that these could lead to violence. So, once again, is this worth it? I mean, if we have to reach the same thing, that means attacking each other, using violence, and die for these kind of things. Yes, one thing is that you die because other people are attacking you based on your ideology that is different from the main one. And this is wrong. But when you are attacking others, pretending to create something new, that is the moment in which you are repeating the same mistake. And so I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, this uncle who was attacking his own family was thinking like the naturalists. That means to destroy the church. And actually, he was more against the Orthodox Church than any other churches in the world. But the point is that if you wanted to create this new thing, this new movement, but by using this movement, you use violence, that's pointless. Because you're not gonna do anything different than what was happening before. I mean, you're no different from the church that was using violence towards the heretics. So if you become a heretic and you use violence towards others to promote your ideas, I don't see any difference. Let's see how this story goes on. I'm really interested right now. I'm curious to see how the characters will develop and if the leader is who I'm saying. Because, during the episode I thought it was Yolenta, but then Yolenta didn't appear, and then this old man appeared because Anthony was capturing him. He was kidnapping him already. So is that the leader? Is that somebody else? Let's watch it. So thank you so much for the support, and see you tomorrow with episode 17 of Orb on the Movements of the Earth. See you in the next video.